Хорошо, пятница. Здравствуйте, привет. Как дела? Hi, how's everybody doing? Have a nice Friday weekend, almost weekend. Hang on in there. So, yes. Yesterday I vlogged about how you can get things done, and I realized, and I mentioned that you can even be overexhausted in life and close to burnout, etc. And it got me thinking that I just really wanted to talk about how you can avoid getting to that stage, avoid a burnout. Because once you're in it, it's really hard to get out of it. You will, and you definitely will get out of it if you have one or if you're in it right now. But today I would just like to vlog about how you can avoid overexhaustion, a burnout. Yes. So it starts with loving yourself enough, respecting yourself enough. And okay, I already vlogged about that, how you can get to love yourself, reprogram your brains, etc., etc. So I won't get too deep in that. But when you start to love yourself, you also know what's right for you and what isn't right for you. And I mean, you can be under certain pressure at your job because, I mean, it's your source of income. So you think you have to please your boss, you have to please your colleagues, and you have to please everybody. And it kind of drains you if you do that too much. If you say too much yes to other people and no to yourself, yes, if you do that for too long, it can really exhaust you. So it all comes down, start with loving yourself, respecting yourself, knowing what your boundaries are, and voicing them, communicating in a proper way, but knowing that you are only this one human. You can only do as much as you can do. And, you know, we get enough energy every day, every new day. But it's what do we do with our energy that we have for that day. And you really have to prioritize and say, make a list. As I said yesterday, make a list, a top 3 or a top 5 list even, things that you really need to get done or want to get done. You can even make I want to get this done and I need to get this done today. And be realistic. So don't be saying, oh, I have to climb this mountain today at such and such time. No, be realistic in the list that you make. So loving yourself, saying no to people who you need to say no to, it mixes. When you love yourself, you automatically start saying no to people, because as I shared yesterday, I sometimes find myself saying yes when I don't want to say yes, when I need to say no. And I was like, how did that all happen again? How did I get myself back in that place? And then I thought about, oh yes, I was exhausted again. I was doing too much and not sleeping right, not eating right. It's all a combination, as I will mention today. So yes, let me get back to it. Eat right, drink right, sleep right, prioritize you, be you, and prioritize you. Meditate. You don't have to think about meditation. It comes down to that you take some quality time for yourself, just to sit and evaluate the things that you like in life and you don't like, things you want to change. Or you can just sit down and just relax your brain and just not think about anything. Just receive the quietness, the peace. And if you can't take that quietness too long, you can say like, okay, I'm going to say positive affirmations. I'm going to say positive things right now, just to recharge yourself. And So meditation, eating right, sleeping right. When you don't sleep right, your battery just, I mean, you can do it for a little while, but if you continuously have sleepless nights, etc., you can just change into this whole nightmare of a human being. And you need to learn to avoid those things. So it's a whole combination of things. Am I eating right? Am I being good to myself? Am I saying no to people who claim me, who try to possess me, who don't respect my wishes, who don't respect my boundaries? And teach yourself, why am I accepting all this? Why am I not saying no to people? So I made a whole vlog about stop pleasing people, so you can check that one out also. But saying no to the right people, to people you need to say no to, is so important, because it helps you to avoid a burnout. Because if you overstep your boundaries and keep saying yes and keep saying yes, because as I mentioned, as you say yes when you don't want to say yes, that means you keep saying yes to somebody and saying no to yourself. And if you continuously do that, it exhausts you. And it can even lead up to burnout. So exercise is good for your health. It's good for the brain. It's good for the body. It recharges. It helps to recharge, because we all can do only so much. We need to recharge. We are only this one person, this one thing, this one person. And it has this battery. And every day you need to recharge. And if you continuously don't recharge, then the battery is dead. So avoid that by putting yourself first. And it all sounds so easy. From how can you say no to someone, or no even in your job, because you're so afraid you don't want to lose this job. You don't want to, hey, hello, it's my income. I need to eat. I need to pay my bills. But I do believe that there's a way to communicate with your employer, and that you can say, well, this is what's going on inside of me, and this is what I can do and what I cannot do. I think that I must say I'm not really in that world, corporate world, but I do believe that there is space for honesty, and because I don't think any employer wants their workers to be burned out and exhausted and have to be paying for them. So I think everybody wants their people to be healthy and fit. So we really have to share what our boundaries are, and don't do it when you're already exhausted, when you're already at that point that you can't continue anymore. Avoid it. Avoid it. So tips to avoid it: love yourself, be real, share things, exercise, eat healthy. I mean, you don't have to eat healthy every day. You can have cheat days, etc. But know that in order to charge that battery well, put in healthy energy food in it, So eat right, sleep right, exercise, say no when you have to, surround yourself with the positive people, surround yourself with positivity, period, meditate, be good to yourself, and make lists for yourself. And not only make a list, but keep it in front of you, because you can write things down and say, okay, I wrote it down, and then just put it away and don't look at it ever again. That doesn't work. When you write things down, you have to continuously repeat things. You have to see them. So even if you write it down, look at the things that you write. It could be hang it in your bathroom, or a place where you continuously have to be, so you get reminded all the times. Oh yeah, yes, did I do that? And the thing is, as I mentioned yesterday, do the 3 things that you find the most important. Do those 3 things first, because when you know you've done those things, you get energized. Oops, the battery goes up a bit. Oops, I ate right. Oh, I surrounded myself with positivity. I ate right, I exercised, etc. And whoops, there goes your battery again, full. And that's the only way it works. This person needs to be recharged every day. Every day you use up your energy and you need to recharge that energy. And if you continuously don't recharge, that's when you get a burnout. So that's what you need to avoid. So make lists, say no, please, exercise, eat right, recharge, meditate. Surround yourself with positivity and go for it. This is just a quick summary. And of course, there's a lot of information you can find about burnouts and overexhaustion. And don't think only executives get burned out. Mothers get burned out. Top executives, any age you can get it. So, and it's so difficult once you're in it. So try to avoid it. Be good to yourself. Learn to love yourself. Learn to know yourself. What do I like? What don't I like? What do I need? What don't I need? Etc. etc. If you have questions, please leave them in the link below and I will look things up for you and I will answer your questions. Let's do this together. Subscribe to my channel. Share with people around you. I want to do this. This is what I like doing. I like sharing information. I like encouraging where I can. And for those who are in a burnout or overexhausted, don't blame yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't condemn yourself. It happened and it happened. But what you need to do now is to surround yourself with love, accept yourself, learn to know who you are, teach yourself about yourself, and just take it step by step. And don't think, oh, I'm in this too long. Oh, people are expecting things of me, and I'm burned out. Here I am, exhausted. I can't do anything but they expect. No, no, no. It's about you. It's about you now. Love yourself. Relax. Do whatever you need to do to get yourself recharged again. And take whatever time you need to get recharged again. There's only so much you can do. Love yourself and don't condemn yourself. And you know, just believe that you will be recharged again. Okay? So I'm sending you a lot of love out there. If you're overexhausted and burned out, you will get through this. As I said, seasons change. Nothing ever stays the same. Your overexhaustion / burnout won't stay this way forever. You will get through whatever life throws at you, because you were born to make it through life. Get through things. And things aren't always the way they seem. So hold on, get yourself, surround yourself with love. And even if it's not possible for anybody else to love you, love yourself. Okay? Bye-bye. I'm talking too much. I'm sorry. Пока-пока. До свидания. Please subscribe and tell people. Bye-bye.